After our cart to Grand Trad was beset by bandits and you were thrown off, you walked the desert to reach the city. Yeah, I know.
Your thoughts?
Such a vast, empty expanse. An easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. Well, I had Gallica, but she's fucking useless. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it was just too good. It was just too easy. It's too fucking easy with her. What is up, everyone? It is me, OC, the JRPG Junkie, and welcome to more Metaphor Refantazio. If you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and go check out the first video, and check them all out, in fact, and know exactly what's going on in this crazy, crazy story. And if you are returning, welcome back. When we last left off, we didn't do much. There was a lot of cutscenes, though. Oh my god. It was like 5 minutes of gameplay and an hour of cutscenes, which, for me, personally, I enjoyed it. They were all voice acted. I could pick my dialogue options. It's always nice. I love that. I could be stupid as I want. It's amazing. But let's actually get into what really happened, which was we ended up going to search for Maria, and we found her at the Grand Cathedral, which is, you know, I figured as much, but for whatever reason, Gallica didn't want to listen to me, and I have no idea why. I don't understand her anymore. But regardless, we've found Maria at the Grand Cathedral, and she was talking about how she really wants Grius to come home, and you know, it was a very emotional scene. It was very, very good. Oh my god, it was so good. It was just such a good scene. But we bring her home, we talk to her some more. We talk to Stroll some more, we read more of the book. We got to talk to Hulkenberg some more, we read more of the book. We're just reading more of the book of a thing that will never happen in the game or in real society as a whole. So, we ended up going the next day for an announcement where they announced some sort of competition where we have to, there's like three competitions. The first one that we know of is we have to, let me change the angle here. The first one that we know of is we have to cut the head off of a monster and bring it to the Principality of Oceania. And the one with the biggest head that they cut off wins, pretty much. Sort of. You know, whoever kills the biggest bounty wins. So, in order for us to do that, we're actually going to go to the city of Martira, Old Kingdom of Martira, where there's some sort of criminal who's capturing children and selling them. It's pretty fucked up shit. So we signed up for the competition. We get to the ceremony, the opening ceremony. We see this girl singing. I think her name was Juna or something like that. I think it's Juna. And we're told by the town crier, city crier, that if we don't have a ship to get there, we are out of the competition. So if we don't have one by noon, we are out of the competition. And then this psychopath comes in with a giant ship and crashes the party. And now we're on our way to Martira. That's kind of the TLDR of it. We do have a lot of things going on in the memorandum. I'm going to go over them quickly like last time. I briefly checked it. I didn't go through them, so I didn't read them, but there is a lot in here. So let's quickly go through this.
What now?
So we have everything caught up. So we'll start from the top here. As you can see, there's a ton. All right, Ishkia tribe. A tribe recognizable by their avian wings as well as their almond eyes and long eyelashes. Though the fewest number of 8 tribes, they have a reputation for their intelligence, giving them a strong presence in bigger cities. Many find higher status in intellectual labor, such as scholars, sanctors, the like, making it not uncommon for Ishkia to be wealthy. Due in part to their regal stature, the Ishkia are commonly admired. However, the act of speaking down on others has been ingrained in the nature for some, making it just as common for them to be resented. Incidentally, their avian-like wings are purely cosmetic, though they are able to move them to a small degree. They have no structure, they're actually just clusters of feathers. Those who aren't fond of the Ishkia latch onto their deficiency of flight to ridicule them. Oh, I do want to talk a little bit, actually, before I continue on with the memorandum. I do want to talk about last episode. That was probably some of the most enjoyable gameplay I've had and experienced in a while. Probably since Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It was just so good. Just everything in that episode was so good. Like the emotional highs from Maria to the comedy gold from my character and the stupidity there, and just everything was just so good. This game just does such a great job of hitting every single beat and every emotional beat that you can think of, from whether it was the anger from Stroll and Hulkenberg, the sadness from Maria, the comedy from me being dumb. Like, it really hits it. It does such a good job. I applaud Atlas for this, because I don't know. This is arguably my favorite Atlas game so far that I've played. Obviously there's a ton of great Atlas games, Shin Megami Tensei, or the Persona games, P3 Reload, or P5, which I do have some issues with Persona 3 Reload outside of the story. Maybe I'll talk about that another day. The story's good. The some of the other shit is just, the dungeon, I should say. That's just one. It's just Tartarus is awful. I hate the grind. I hate the grind in that. I don't want to go on a rant. I'm getting off topic. Let's continue on here. Nurse. So this is our crazy-ass driver that we have of this gigantic, big-ass boat. Nurse, a genius engineer of the Ishkia tribe, he single-handedly managed all things Gauntlet runners, from planning the maintenance to piloting, and was contracted to build the Prince's Gauntlet runner for the Prince before the Prince vanished. He comes from a noble and highly respected family with a stately mansion in Grand Trad, but he shows absolutely no interest in social status or family prestige. He is dismissed by his family as an unmanageable oddball. Despite his pedigree, his appointment to build the Prince's runner was solely based on merit, not his social standing. Since then, Nurse has retained a strong sense of gratitude towards the royal family. Unfortunately, as both the Prince and King met successive suspicious ends, Nurse was unable to repay their favor, which burdened him greatly. Yeah, this guy's kind of a crazy bastard, I'm not gonna lie. He's just another one of them fun characters. I'm actually probably generally interested in what his story is going to be, because I'm sure that his social link is not going to be just like straight comedy. I mean, it might be. This is a Atlas game, but if it's anything like everything else I've seen so far in this game, there's probably going to be some sadness and anger there. I look forward to it. All right, Godot. Obis Godot, a muscular, bald-headed Rosant warrior who serves as both captain of the Monk Army, the enforcement arm of the Crown Theocracy, and Fortin's primary bodyguard. He assumed the role of captain after his predecessor lost his life during the suppression of the Mage Academy in Montario. He specializes in a unique fighting style that combines magic, staff, and spear techniques passed down through the generations of warrior monks. Deus Gladel, a young Rosant warrior who serves Luis in his lower ranks. Keeping his dog at his side, even in battle, he earned the title the Black Hound out of both fear and ridicule. Because Luis did not formally enter the Tournament of the Throne, Gladel entered of his own volition to secure Luis's following and act as a proxy for their support. He hopes that if he can make a name for himself in the tournament, Luis will acknowledge him. Yeah, no, this guy's a weirdo. Like, straight up, this guy's weird. This guy is a weirdo. He's just another one of Luis's just creepy henchmen. Yeah, I don't know. He really does have a thing for what seems like scene kids. You know, kids from like 2004 to 2012. It's very strange. The dude definitely has a Marilyn Manson vibe to him. A real creep there. Batlin. Albus Batlin, a Clamar man who works as a crier for the Crown Theocracy. Most criers prefer rhetoric that venerates and strengthens the authority of sanctism in the royal family. But Batlin is the opposite, prioritizing the provocations of the people as though commentating on a sport. Though highly admired amongst the town people, he drew the ire of the crown theocracy for his roguish methods. However, when the royal magic made what amounted to one's popularity the sole factor in succession, the crown theocracy pivoted, suddenly assigning Batlin the monumental responsibility of heading sanctism, public relations, and tournament's official crier. Barden. Elphus Barden, a strapping Rosant warrior serving as captain of the Guard Corps in Martira. A man of integrity, his careful and fair judgment is so trusted he's treated as right-hand man of Lady Martira. He traveled great distance to Grand Trad to post a bounty for the criminal responsible for an unsolved series of kidnappings plaguing Martira. Yeah, I don't know. I have this feeling about this guy, and I don't know. I didn't bring it up in the last episode that I feel like he may join the party later on. I don't know. I get that feeling. I could be wrong though. I had the same feeling about I can't think of what her name is off the top of my head. Milo Mauricio, an Ishkia candidate participating in the tournament. A princely man claiming to be an illegitimate son of Montario royal family. He pledges to adopt caste system based on beauty, with himself the most beautiful of all, of course, bestowing grace and honor upon the country as his king. His suave looks and mannerisms have earned him a devout following. Each time he smiles from the stage of the Gauntlet Runner, the Palace of Beauty, Hildebrand, shrill screams can be heard from the crowd. Okay, we don't need this pussy to be king. Gauntlet Runner engineer. An engineer that designs and maintains Gauntlet Runners. Because the Magla Crystal powers runners, engineers need to be familiar with the workings of magic and magic igniters, but they also need to be well versed in a wide range of fields, from Dragon Crystal technology for movement to armaments for battle. As the costs required are substantial, engineers almost exclusively come from noble families who own Gauntlet Runners. Interesting. So they gave this guy, who seemed kind of like a nobody, I have an assumption here, because they introduced a bunch of people that are participating in the tournament, this guy obviously being one of them, but they didn't talk about the rest of them. So I'm guessing that he has something to do with this next part, because he doesn't seem like a big time character, so I'm assuming he has something to do with the next part. All right, history. Martira, Old Castle Town. Oh, this is going to be a nice place to visit. A town southwest of Grand Trad off the main road. Developed from a town originally formed around Kriganat Castle, a military stronghold of the Annex War, the town's distance from the main road gives it a sense of isolation, and some say a certain gloom. One of Uchronia's closest towns to the Oceanian border, which made it a cornerstone of Ukrainian defense against the Oceania during the Annex War. The relatively flat terrain affords the castle's watchtower a clear view of the town's environs. Any movement or mobilization from Oceania was thus immediately observed, making it impossible to launch a surprise attack on the town, especially as the war predated the invention of the swift, powerful Gauntlet Runners of modern fame. However, its time as the keystone of Ukrainians' front lines has long since passed in history. Ooh. Principality of Oceania, one of the Kingdom of Uchronia's 3 constitute countries occupying the westernmost land. The Oceania capital, Port Brylehaven, is the largest trade port in the kingdom. Owing to a history of extensive sea route trade with civilians and pirates alike, it's been known for a powerful navy since before the Annex War and a rich culture centered on its warriors of the sea. I cannot wait to go visit this. I honestly can't. All right, a Tournament of the Throne. A large-scale tournament where prospective candidates compete to gain the approval of the people. The winner of this popularity contest will be crowned king. The crown theocracy proclaimed themselves to be the organizers after the invocation of the royal magic by the previous king. The stated purpose is the candidates to prove their worth, completing tasks while visiting 3 capitals of the United Kingdoms. But could there be an ulterior motive? Well, of course there is. What are we, stupid? Why we even ask that question? Like, come on. Come on. Like, obviously there's not... We can't be that dumb. Exhibition of the Brave. A grandiose event celebrating the first task of the Tournament of the Throne. For the exhibition, candidates are neutralized a dangerous creature disrupting the peace of the nation. They must then bring the head to Port Brilehaven in the Principality of Oceania to await judgment of their assets by the masses. The party will prepare something spectacular to catch the attention of Luis, who refused to participate in the mission. I do think, by the way, that Stroll's so this was Stroll's idea, was getting this criminal. I think he's a genius for this, because I do think that you would describe a monster as a minotaur, right, or a big dragon or something crazy, not a human. But humans can be not humans, but people can be monsters. They can be evil. You look around in the world as a whole, and you find many people who are monsters. They're horrible people. Royal magic protection. Seen as a way to prohibit the elimination of a candidate through force, one aspect of the king's royal magic was discovered somewhat belatedly. In the event that a top-ranking candidate with a large support is in danger of bodily harm, the perpetrator will be immobilized by a glowing chain like construction. The protective effect seems to apply only to the top 20 candidates or those whose faces appear on the coronation rock. That's new info. Where did we get that from? Was that said? Did I miss that? I don't remember that being said, that it only applies to the top 20 candidates. That's interesting. Resisting the magic chains and continuing to attempt to harm results in the chains tightening, potentially causing death. However, what constitutes this harm is unclear. It is not known if there's loopholes or exceptions. We do know there's a loophole. So there was one thing that was mentioned, which was a duel. I've talked about that 5,000 times, but the top 20 thing, that's new, that's different. Curse formula. A diagram of the formula created to cast a curse on the prince. The curse magic is so complex, none have yet to be able to undo the tangled weave. The convoluted nature of the spell has led to the belief that spellcaster drew the formula as they composed it. Obtaining and deciphering this formula may enable the curse to be revoked. Considering that Luis is protected by the royal magic now and cannot be killed, this is the party's last hope for the curse. Ooh, that was a lot. That wasn't as bad as one of the other times. That was a lot. All right, let's talk to Hulkenberg here. Runner makes a smooth ride, at least. Eccentricities, I think that's how you say that, aside, he's certainly earned his title as a court engineer. That said, I'm more concerned with the sudden unseen working. I do hope he hasn't made dubious additions. Additions. All right, Stroll, what do you got? Ooh. Carriage can't begin to compete with a Gauntlet runner's speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunge is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure this journey will be pleasant. Yeah, no, I get motion sick too. All right, let's check this round table. What does this do? This map showing the area surrounding destination of Martira. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so we actually can check the map.
Let's see here.
Wonder where we are right now.
Let's see.
So
Let's see here.
it's the first camp at Martira Trad. Okay, so this is.
Which one?
So can we like?
Let's see.
No. Okay. All right. Well, hey, we can check the map. Galka, you got anything to say? Oh, it's quite a Gauntlet runner. Though the driver makes me a little nervous. Me too, Galka. We can agree on that for once. All right, what is this? Washroom.
Incredible!
Wow, this is the room made for bathing. Can we really just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath? Now that I could get used to. I call first dip. I'm already at the door. What are you talking about, Stroll? Were you just going to ride up and strip nude? Wait a minute, and I missed it. Wait, can I turn my camera? Wait, I can't? Wait, why? Why can't I turn my camera? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable.
Really?
It's a bathing room. Oop. Not to mention, no running water yet. Working on it. What? Unacceptable. Yeah, Stroll, that's horrible. That's the dumbest shit I've heard. What about this pantry here? Oh, I can go in here. There's some pristine clear water and moricone meat. I wonder who left this here. I could use these for cooking. Oh, cool. I can just like find shit in here too. Well, I'm about that. All right. It looks like a lift. What's in here? Oh, this is the cooking section. Okay. We can cook in here.
Got it.
The kitchen. I can prepare meals here. All right. Okay. Seems to be more. What's in here? What is that? Got some tables, more tables, a bookshelf. Snur's personal collection of books. They're too technical for me to understand. It's not that they're too technical for me to understand. I'm just so stupid. I told you I can't read. The back deck. Okay. Let's check this out. Oh my god, this is cool as hell. Look at this. Is that a fucking... What is that? What is that? It's coming for us. Gallica, that thing's coming for us. What the fuck is that? Oh, I don't like that.
I wonder.
I don't like that at all. Alright. Cloth cover barrel. Beneath the cloth, there seems to be a big barrel. I wonder what it's used for. Central corridor. Okay, then this is where we go back in. Interesting. And then the bed. There are beds. They seem pretty small. It's like one of them, like... Oh, there's the toilet. Seems like one of them, like, you go to a hotel in Japan. I think it's Japan has something like that. Toilet. Not now. There's more presenting matters at hand. But I gotta take a shit. What the fuck? Alright, engine room corridor. Alright, there's more. And washing machine. A machine that does laundry. Handmade by Nurse. Seems there's nothing in it at the moment. Wait, I can wash my... Oh. I bet I know what it's used for. I bet you use it when you get gear that, like, or equipment that can be cleansed. I bet that's what it's used for. That is awesome. Upright cleaning tool. Maybe not now. Wait, what? What? You're not even gonna describe what it is to me? You're just saying not right now? Bag of cotton. There's a fluffy bag that it's perfect for sitting on. If I sat on it, I don't think I'd be able to move. It's kind of like a bean bag chair. Those things are terrible. I mean, they're not terrible. They're great, but trying to get out of those is fucking awful. What's up, Moore? I hope you're enjoying this place. All right, what? Let's keep going here.
This?
Wonder what makes this thing run. First time on a Gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like the pipe's in here too. Call the runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magel crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the Kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based off a colossal beast, made for zero mental loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I modified the craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to captivate an audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind. Maybe some other time. Anyways, still plenty on the old girls that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long. You start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark. The old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Gauntlet runner activities. You'll continue. I figured as much. All right. Can I go see? All right, let's go down here. Let's check this shit out. Igniter. I've never seen an igniter like this before. Large igniter. A magic igniter, enormous compared to the used by the army. If I recall correctly, uses magma crystals to fuel. Okay. All right, let's go upstairs. Wait, Hulkenberg, what are you doing? You were just over there. Wait, is Stroll passed out? Stroll, did you drink too much? I know that shit happens. What's a massive door? This door must lead to the end of the Gauntlet runner. It's locked tightly to prevent accidental entry. Stairs to the cockpit. The cockpit appears to be up above here. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps I should stay away for now. Nah, I want to go up there. What the hell? Why can't I go up there?
Speaking of,
Nurse said he's got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. Alright, let's talk to Stroll. Oh, I feel drunk. I knew it. I knew it. Stroll, why were you drinking? Why didn't you invite me? Are you okay? Don't vomit here, please.
Sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swaying of the carriage, but this, it's another beast. Seems I'll learn to endure it. We got people who are drinking, people, all sorts of shit. All right, do we want to cook? Use the Gauntlet Runner's cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals will grant the party various positive effects. To cook, you'll need ingredients. Buy them, win them, or find them lying around. Try to experiment as much as possible. After you've made every dish at least once, you'll learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. There's some ingredients here. Maybe Nerus went shopping. Oh, nice. Okay. Whose handwriting is that? There are notes about new potential recipes. Oh, wow. Oh, damn, we got a lot of stuff. Want to make something? Yeah, maybe later. I want to go see something else. A food shelf. I didn't check this. I stock with food suitable for a long journey. I prefer to cook it first before eating it. Nah, I want to eat raw meat. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming what's over here for this bookshelf. This bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are A New World Diary, Pride and Persuasion. New World Diary. It appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that will really expand your mind. Want to read it at the window. Imagination, okay. And what's the other one do? Book outlines useful conversation techniques are used for convincing others. I haven't started yet. Nurse probably left this. Let's take it over the window if you want to read together. Eloquence. I don't think I've actually worked on my eloquence yet. So maybe we'll do that. I'm not going to just go straight to bed. I think that would be insane. You know, I'm looking around the map now, and can I zoom out? Yeah, I can. Yeah, this place is enormous, and there also seems to be, if I'm correct, this right here. It seems like there's something here. I wonder what that's gonna be. I wonder if that's like a secret area or something. Oh, can I use the toilet now? Yeah, I gotta take a shit. Oh, that felt so good.
right.
I feel refreshed spending time in the bathroom. Can I oh yeah, no, that's right, I guess. Is there anything else I can do? Oh yeah. Let's see, what else we got?
Come on.
This weirdo too is actually cleaning igniters that Nerus modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. I know it's hard, but all the lifting and bending over this sure strengthens your legs, yeah? If I clean the Gauntlet Runner, my max HP will increase?
Got it.
Oh, really? Interesting. That's gonna be useful.
Yes.
It's Nora's homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind, too. Doing laundry will take my mind off and increase my max MP. Oh my Jesus. That's crazy. That's amazing. Really. See, I thought this was going to be for... I was wrong, but I'm very happy I was wrong. Fuck, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Oh man, there's so much stuff so many choices. I don't know what to do. Well, you can't do social stuff, so it doesn't really matter as far as that goes, but that's crazy. Well, I don't know what to do first, right? Let's see. So we have, what haven't I done? Eloquence, I haven't done my eloquence yet. I heard that I should go courage, because if I remember correctly, from what I was told, is if you do courage, you actually gain abilities to take on more quests and more dungeons, which sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Is there a place I could do courage quests? Like, no, that's not that. What was this? This was... Alright, that was imagination, the other one was eloquence. Alright, what does this do? You know what? You know what? Hulkenberg said something about cook. Let's cook. We're gonna cook. Let's said we already done red grass Badoo. Let's try we haven't done this yet. Let's try some curative coney roast. We're gonna do one.
Let's check.
Alright, that this Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of,
So what kind of cut do we have here? But never mind. Never you mind. Just leave this to me. Began preparing food with Stroll. Oh, that looks delicious. Watch your meat and adjust the heat, so it goes. Although, it depends on what your preference is, really. It's the only time. No, it is time. Strike now.
all right.
Not bad so far. See the juices there. There's your proof this is turning out delicious. Well, that's a little something for the aroma, and we're done. Just a little. Or it'll overshadow the flavor. Amazing. Stroll and I made a delicious looking dish cooked to perfection. It is curative coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now, imagine how it tastes. Stroll and I cleaned up. Time really flew. Okay. Do I get anything?
The Gauntlet runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon.
This is horseshit. I didn't get any social royal virtues.
Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Alright, establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is enscored in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with the stalwart Gauntlet runner. Instead, establish a camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet runner, like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. Alright, 3 days. Our first encampment in the Gauntlet runner. Kinda excited, but it'll be a long night, so why don't we spend more time relaxing with someone? Let's talk to Nuris here.
Your thoughts?
Oh ho, how was the ride? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking. Absolute. I wouldn't go that far, man. It is alright, right? Like, it's okay. Well, now, lad, be honest. You're hard-pressed to find a runner that can cross the sands as swiftly as she. Through full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly. That's a story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 winks. Okay. So it looks like I could spend some time with Stroll here. The campfire. There are insects gathering by the campfire. Apparently, you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg, anyways. I should try to catch one. Wait, gross. That is disgusting. I caught one of the bugs and gathered by the campfire. When it's my turn, I should use it as an ingredient. Why do I really want to do that? That sounds absolutely disgusting. All right, let's go in here. Can I spend time with Hulkenberg? Because the thing is, with her, the thing with Hulkenberg is yes, I can. I don't have the social stuff with her, so I'm wondering if this will help it grow.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? By recalling the past and future with Hulkenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. So I can go there. The watchtower. There's another area I didn't explore. Oh, that's really cool. Look at this game. It's so great. It's just so amazing. Let's talk to Stroll here. Hey, you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get. And I'm not up too much. Care to keep me company a while? Okay, so it's also imagination. All right, I'm gonna go hang out with Hulkenberg then. Yeah, I'm gonna go chill with her. All right, Hulkenberg.
Well met.
How are we awoken to? I have all sorts of questions, but I really find curious of the forms we take on. Each has their own unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you think of that? It's pretty cool. It's bizarre. It's kind of scary. I don't know. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. Actually, no, that's pretty fucking cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks cool. Oh. I think I might have fucked up quite a bit in this whole thing. Well, we'll just have to make up for it another time. I do find the, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know yet. I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging force within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of the power lurking within them. Is that not, then, the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it's so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. How can I talk about things? I feel like my imagination increased.
All right.
Oh, I got 4. Oh, it's not really close at all. Getting quite late, but we've ways to go yet. So I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while. She's so cool, man.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that sleeping quarters will more than exceed your expectations. They're better than I feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on the runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving this arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Now, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay? Well, I've arrived in Matira in 2 days, huh? Alright, so we got more shit to do. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I can talk to her some more. Talk to Stroll. Hey. Oh, see, I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. Okay, this is the imagine. Oh, my courage. Oh, okay. I'm probably going to do that, and then,
Well met.
Oh, so you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking about ponder battle strategies over a game board. An abstract game of military tactics. Care to indulge for a while? Gain my wisdom. I see. So, okay, so, I never noticed this. The icon over their heads indicate what is going to be. I never thought of that. All right. See if there. I was wondering if there was new books or anything. Guess not. All right. That's actually really good to know. All right. So I'm gonna talk to Scroll here. I do want to get my courage up. All right. Let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I agree, man. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, OC, one day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory, and not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
Really an idealist, OC. How about you? I shared my plan, let's hear yours. What will you do when the fight is over? I'm not sure. I'd like to help you. I want to travel. You know what, Stroll? I'd like to help you. I can help you with rebuilding. Are you serious? I'm a bit of relieved to hear it. I'll tell you the truth. You're the homie, man. You're the best friend. Gotta get stronger. Even if the village is rebuilt, it's all for naught if attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid the country of monsters, not leave its spineless army and its competent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. I have no desire to protect their peoples, just like Luis. We'll fight for a chance. Corruption is everywhere. We'll fight for change. I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of the country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain, truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. Force my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know. Attack with such conviction. I just want to become so bold. I do what I must. I waver sometimes. I just do whatever, man. I don't fucking know. That's why Gallica yells at me so much, because she knows how stupid I am, right? Even though I think she's stupid too. But I really just do whatever. I just kind of go wherever the hell I want. I really don't think about the consequences, you know? Haven't you noticed that about me yet? I slashed those like magla crystals and stuff like that without even thinking about it, that it could like kill me or anything. I just, you know, I'm kind of dumb, Stroll. I waver sometimes. I do have moments where I waver. I suppose we all do. And you manage to keep a cool head when you do, unlike me. That's why you're our captain. Yeah, but you're actually cool, Stroll. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're actually like super cool. All this to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who will end up being after all this. Anyways, sword shining like new. Let's finish this up. I'm gonna be like just totally brutally honest. I think Stroll should be king. I think he would make a fitting king. He's just very kind-hearted. Yes, he has anger and emotion, but that's understandable, especially seeing what happened to his village. This is just obviously like my opinion, you know. But as an this is my opinion as an RPG enjoyer, and like someone who is just like, if I could actually roleplay this game, I would have Stroll be the king. Like if you had that option, it's like, you know, either you can or one of your friends can or something like that. I would totally have Stroll be king. That would just be sick. Carrying my weapon has fortified my will to fight as well. Increase my courage. Let's see. Oh, did I get it? I did. Yes, rank 2.
Courage.
Is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle thy flame and thy courage to ignite the hearts of people. A conqueror needs precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. All right, yes. That's a lot of magla off of that.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Oh, break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy.
Interesting.
A splendid tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert.
So I was
One
right, there was
theory
something
is
there.
that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Tree of Prophecy. There's got to be something going on here. Oh, wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area's been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. Oh boy. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Norris pulled a sheet page and a brush from his pocket and began to draw a landscape in front of him. Wow, Norris, how'd you get good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it, I'm finished. Take it as you keepsake. You're giving me this. Wasn't it for research? I don't fucking want your shit. I thought you needed this for research. All that pertinent information I need has been etched into my very mind. I make do without the sketch itself. Tree of Prophecy drawing. I received Nero's research paper. The drawing is intrinsically detailed, could accurately convey the full majesty of the place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this to Maria. Huh. Magical organism in the form of a tree. They aren't fairies in the same classification. Precisely. Gallica's a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me a great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me the whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off. Gallica, listen, Gallica, I just want you like, watch me sleep and shit. You do all sorts of craziness, right? Somebody watches you, they just want to know, they just want to research. They just want to know what makes you tick, what makes you fly. Get off your high horse, all right? You're just so, you think you're so cool. You ain't. You're not cool, Gallica.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color pretends. I don't know, Hulkenberg. Red's usually a color of blood, so probably nothing good. We took a detour, but I feel that seeing this that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
all right.
Ooh. We're creeping on it.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
We got a little cutscene, okay. Oh, maybe not, never mind. Be in Martira the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martira is. Probably something cool. All right, let's see. We got some new memorandum stuff. I'm gonna try to keep up with this. The Tree of Prophecy. A towering, rich, crimson tree of overwhelming presence that rises in the middle of the desert, roughly halfway between Grand Trad and Martira. In reality, is a magical plant that feeds on ambient magla as its nutrients. As a result, it is sensitive to subtleties in nature such as weather and earthquakes, and is said to reflect impending natural disasters through the color of foliage. In recent years, both its leaves and surrounding fog have tinged red. A never before seen reaction. A superstitious wonder if this new omen marks dark days to come. I would probably say so. Yeah, I would venture a guess that it would. Okay, so this looks like wisdom. Oh, Hulkenberg, you can't spend time with on this one. Interesting.
Speaking of,
Excellent timing. I've just heard something that caught me rather by surprise. After our cart to Grand Trad was beset by bandits and you were thrown off, you walked the desert to reach the city. Yeah, I know.
your thoughts?
Such a vast, empty expanse. An easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. Well, I had Gallica, but she's fucking useless. Oh my god. God, I'm sorry. Oh, it was just too good. It was just too easy. It's too fucking easy with her. The Greek cathedral guided me. Ah, indeed. It does clearly split the skyline, even from a distance. Well, in the event you ever find yourself lost in the wilds, let me offer my advice. Search for the first star. The star moves to the west in the evening and to the east at night. Time and time again, it helped me correct my path in my journey to find His Highness. Still, I must say, I did not expect to return my life on the road. 'Twill be a long journey ahead. Perhaps we'd better rest a while we can. Interesting. All right. Anything good with the campfire? Oh, I got more Lumi bee. More bugs. All right. Anything going on down here? Can I go up here? Why can't I go up? Let me go up here. That's ridiculous. That's stupid as shit. Anything down here? Oh, I can spend time with you, Nurse. We're gonna talk. Oh, that you lad just in time might help me out a bit. I was about to give the reactor inspection. Abstruse and convoluted as it is, rest assured, a look won't do you any harm. All right, my wisdom. Yeah. Let's hang out. Aha, you feel the reactor's tug on your heart too. Into business.
Spare a moment?
It all looks complex, I know, but any apparatus here is just a collection of smaller parts. And if those individual parts aren't cared for, the whole lot goes kaput. Which is why today we'll be oiling them. Vital business keeps them from rusting and wearing down. Now, how much oil should I apply? Just a drop. Just coat the grooves. Pour on the grease. We're just gonna pour it all over the thing. Oh, I don't know on this one. Okay, I have no idea. Ooh, thank God the save scums, but I don't know. I think just a drop is too little. I think you'd probably. No, we want to coat the grooves. I'll use just enough to coat the grooves. And that's the ticket, lad. Perfectly dolloped. I knew it. That's the kind of work that'll get you in the machinery good book. Looks like I did a good job. I feel the details help improve my wisdom.
All right.
We got that wisdom going up.
Now then.
That should do it. On to the next task. Spend time with Nurse in the engine room, inspecting every nook and cranny. There's only a small amount, but you know what?
Time
It
marches
works.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, we got an animated cutscene. I'm all about this.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
Bro, you need to stop drinking, man.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Uh-oh. What was that?
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Oh, we gotta fight? I'm all about, let's fight. Oh, I need some action in my life. Oh, they fighting. Let's leave them alone. They can kill each other.
My star is rising! Ah!
Yeah, kill the emo kid.
Sanctism will reign!
Actually, no, you two can kill each other, you bald-headed motherfucker and that emo-looking bitch.
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So it is a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's help out Gladel. Let's see how it plays out. I don't give a fuck about these people. Right? I'm trying to win. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of a piece of shit, so like I kind of want to see how it plays out. Yeah, let's see how it plays out. I don't give a fuck.
How it plays out. No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side.
Bro, I think you're stupid.
I know, I don't like it either. But if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
Am I the only intelligent one in this group? I swear to God.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Gauntlet. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
What are you gonna do, try to fight me? Godot and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Oh fuck, we're in a fight? Oh, I'm not ready for this.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place!
I wasn't prepared.
Is it
Alright,
famous?
I'm down.
You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
The only problem is I didn't fix my shit
I
yet.
hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide. Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
And we got more penis heads. These ones a little sharper this time.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Wait, what?
To the rear! Are you prepared?
What am? Oh, I'm in my warrior
Let me
stance.
rethink
Okay.
this.
I just got a new cool weapon. Let's see.
Warrior!
Oh, this is just a monk.
Hack and slash!
The freedom of a wanderer. Come forth, royal soul!
Yeah, I don't know.
No, to the rear guard. By this power.
I want to hit you with this.
Prostrate yourself before God.
Oh, power of heroes!
All right, I'm gonna
Strike me if you dare!
I want to block myself.
Let's
All right.
do this.
Hit me.
What could you hope to achieve?
Godot puts on a cocky smirk. That's an awesome move.
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
It's nothing.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
No holding back.
He's just smirking.
Perhaps give
All
me
right.
your aid. Something
no.
else. I
Jesus.
call upon royal power within. I shall vanquish evil.
I want to hit you again.
Witness me, brethren.
Let's work together.
Go!
And this.
Let's hit you with this. I'm gonna hit you with some light shit. We're surfing on you.
Witness the power of sanctism.
Put on another.
Slow. Dodge, Hulkenberg.
Oh, you just keep missing. That's fine. Fuck.
What could you hope to achieve?
This guy just keeps being cocky and shit. That's probably a bad idea for you. I'm gonna. He's using a spear, so I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna try you.
Behold my power!
To him, know that
Oh, I just one-shotted that guy. Okay, well, you know what? Now we know. Now we know. That's good. Let's see. I'm not gonna.
After me.
Nope. That's an AOE. We don't want an AOE. We clearly will. He's resistant to that.
We
Okay.
can do this. Let's go. Hold on. Lend me your strength.
All right, let's try this.
Let's do this.
I don't think I've seen this one yet. No, I haven't.
Let's go.
All right, he's resistant. It seems like he's resistant to physical attacks.
More resilient than I expected.
Oh,
I
boy.
would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back.
Oh boy,
Now,
here we go.
Feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Mage
brothers.
benevolence. Oh, what? You wait. You only did 22 damage, man.
Sanctism will reign.
All right, so
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Comrades, lend me your strength. Perhaps
we don't
not
have to
this.
worry about that.
Come! Is that all?
All right, I'm gonna put my.
In the name of justice.
So we know he is
To the
resistant.
fore.
He's resistant to
no
that.
holding back. Hack and slash.
I can
will
still
fight
do
with
a
pride. I
good
will
amount of
not back.
damage.
Wind.
With that. Okay.
Sanctism will reign.
Is that all?
Take this.
Ow! Hey! Wait a minute.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Wait a minute. I didn't say you could do that.
I must reconsider.
To
safer ground!
All right, so I'll go to the back here.
Behold, we stand together,
I'm counting on you.
All right, try a jump thrust.
and thus I end it.
So,
Hold
You
yourself together.
are you serious, Hulkenberg?
sanctism will reign.
Only a flesh wound.
Take this.
Nice dodge. You got
they
some
come.
fancy footwork, Stroll. Hulkenberg's guard is down.
I'm just gonna hit you.
Tougher than I thought.
Staked by this power. It's still up.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Take this!
I'm sure it's resistant. Yeah, whatever.
So-
I one-shotted him.
The faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
I really don't like your face, bro.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my Gauntlet runner?
Well, you see, you're so cocky and stupid. We just knocked it over. Now you can't go anywhere, you stupid motherfucker.
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Alright, see you later, Baldy.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Oh boy, I don't want to fight you either. But who's that? Who's the girl?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something?
No.
I would have been fine without your meddling.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck who you are. I wanted to help. Are you hurt? I guess you live to see another day. I guess you live to see another day.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
What? I'm gonna assume it is like something like cutting. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. I am not doing it.
Why, Gladell? Surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress.
Wait, is you again?
What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is
Hey,
it?
you the singer. I thought it was you.
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur.
I thought you were sweet. Now I can see you're just toxic.
Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
You say privacy? It's privacy. All right.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
I like the sound of that.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot.
I
So
did.
you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
A pretty face. You know, I am handsome, pretty. I don't know.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Me, I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Nurse, chill. Calm down. Wait, oh, God. Here we go. We're getting anime now.
I didn't know the suspensions anywhere. You had
I should have known.
Eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Hulkenberg, I just don't give a fuck.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand?
Nah.
Well, then on behalf of Scroop, I suppose it falls to me.
Hulkenberg, I never thought I'd see you simp for somebody before.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey,
Unfortunately, she follows me around. I can't, you know. I kind of wish she would stop. You can have her if you want. The hell's that? I wonder if that's the thing that I saw in the distance earlier.
Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
Who is it? Is it Forden? Or Luis? Is that a minivan? Oh, it's Luis. Oh, here we go. You got more people who are dead in the eye.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Saintist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady June is safe at least.
You have a very deep voice for such a little man. I mean, I get it. I'm actually pretty short too, so.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
Hadn't what? Saved your ass?
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm a candidate. We're your support. This is all good. I'm a candidate. We're your supporters. Take a wild guess. We're your supporters, man.
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot, then. He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
Stroll, shut the hell up.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a Gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Can't wait to answer. He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? To become king. To help save the prince. To help you, Count Luis. I just wanted to save you.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
I sure do.
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
That's not what I said, you short little shit.
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Can you even reach the top shelf, you little fucker?
Anyone. Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Shit. We've been caught.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
Stroll, you're laying it on a little thick there.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Bye, Juna. It's nice meeting you.
Don't think this changes anything.
Gladell, I saved you, alright? Take your emo ass out of
Come
here.
on, Hector!
Hector? You named your dog Hector? That's a stupid name for a dog.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
It's a very soothing voice. Oh, and I'm just gonna put this as a side. I don't give a fuck if this video goes long. I really want to just keep playing this game right now.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
This guy seems to be a little dramatic.
Let's say we go check on him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Hey, do you want to shake my hand, by the way? I could use a new new archetype. I don't think it is. You seem troubled. You seem
Is there
troubled.
something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort.
I am gonna venture a guess here, okay? This is my thinking. That story that we have, that book, is actually almost like a history novel. It was from a time that's like our own, real life here, not in video game. And something happened, a calamity of some sort, and now it's like this. This is my guess.
But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one? Who'd you hear this from? Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Camiro when we get to Martira. An old inventor, Nuris, once knew, was living in Camiro, a village near Martira. He may be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Nuris. We left Nuris, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and head towards the narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. I bet maybe that will open up the social link.
Age of a new king draws nearer.
Maybe. They'll arrive in Matira this evening. Then, good. Soon we'll be liberated. Oh, shit. I forgot. When it's not voice actor, I gotta turn the auto off. Liberated. I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl, you right. The fairy's girl, wait. What? The fairy's girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I'm grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrance like yesterday's. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and
Here we go.
southward, The party's Gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Bartira, where their client, Barden, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Oh, interesting. This place looks dead as hell.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
It's been a while, Stroll. It's only been a few days.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne.
That's smart.
Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates Gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant. All fights have casualties. It's none of my business.
It's really none of my business.
I don't give a shit, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Ah. Aye. Best not to get distracted by this tattle when you've got a mission to attend to. Admirably practical.
Got quite a positive outlook, doesn't he?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Why do you have a face portrait?
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
I don't give a fuck, Gallica.
Didn't be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes.
Yeah, shut the hell up, Morris.
Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
I'm kind of happy Hulkenberg's a bit of a foodie.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Look at that. Look at that food.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Oh,
it's
God.
Martira's culinary speciality.
That is disgusting.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, that's gonna make me vomit.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Yeah, right. Gallica, that's sickening, right?
'Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine.
Y'all are weird.
Exquisite.
Y'all are freaks.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
And I'm good. Looks great. Looks great. I'm not too sure about this. I like the looks. It looks great.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. 'Tis only right that we graciously savor it.
Yeah, when in Rome, right? That's
Yes,
what they say.
Absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on, and I'll see to the funeral plans.
I agree, Stroll. I barely bitten into the thing. I already felt a spray of something. Oh, but as for the taste, it's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
Not really, Gallica.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit.
It-
but it's
oh,
harmless, I
God.
assure you.
Oh, that's so gross.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, We're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
Has a guy named Diddy come into town by any chance?
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Artira.
Interesting. All right. Giant sandworm's nest. Great. Giant sandworm's nest in the wasteland. Reputed to be the hideout of Heismay's kidnapper. The area is subject to a unique weather phenomenon known as sand flash.
Let's see here.
That's the giant sandworm's nest. All right. And what is this?
It's a campground.
I know it's a campground. Rival Gauntlet Runner. Major camp. Oh, we can see the rival Gauntlet Runner.
Let's see.
Interesting.
Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this town together. We'll get the job done. Just have our reward ready. Just have it nice and shiny, and we'll be good. All right, we'll be good. As soon as I come back, did you just give me that reward? Save this town now.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Please tell me it's not worms, though. And the look in his eye.
Now this is the pride of the town.
Oh.
A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails.
Can we stop?
You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Oh my god. We need to stop this.
I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words. Now, please, dig in.
Are you trying to kill us before we get there? Oh, that sounded gross. That sounded disgusting.
It's altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
Hulkenberg, you're a bit weird. Everybody on my team is weird.
Anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
Morris, you shut the fuck up before I take your spear and shove it into your fucking chest.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I've had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're going to meet the lady to town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Yeah, I'll do that in a second. I'll do that later. Before we do that, I'm gonna end the episode here for now. You know, it's been a hell of a journey. It's fun. It's fun. I can't wait to do a little bit more. We're gonna continue that story next time we get on. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. If you like what you see, make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.